Krishna's divine energy, his pleasure potency, takes the form of Srimati Radharani in the spiritual world of Goloka. But in Vrindavan, there is only the exchange of loving ras, loving pastimes between the Lord and his associates. There is no concern or consideration for any of the functions of material existence within the realm of Vrindavan. In fact, Vrindavan is such an intimate, confidential abode of the Lord that there is not even ever the consideration that Krishna is God. There is just intense, loving exchanges. It is in Vaikuntha where the Lord's expansion, Narayan, appears eternally, that there is a conception that this is the Supreme Lord and He is the Master. In fact, He is the controller of everything that exists. He is recognized in this way. And Srimati Radharani, in her expansion as Laxmi Devi, she is recognized as the Supreme Goddess of Fortune, the Supreme Pleasure Potency, whose energy all spiritual existence is depending upon and residing upon. And it is that Laxmi Devi who engages all living beings in the service of Narayan, because she is Bhakti Rupa. She is the reservoir from whom all bhakti is emanating. She is the Lord's divine energy. And when this material world is created, it is actually explained that the Supreme Lord, Mahavishnu, before anything takes place with any of the universes, just within the cosmic sphere in which material creation will take place, the Lord, through his divine glance while he is in the Yoga Nidra, the divine resting sleep, he expands himself as Shankar or Shiva. And all of his material potencies are resting within Shiva. And it is through that creative potency of Shiva that the whole material creation ultimately takes place. Later on, Garbhodakshai Vishnu appears within each universe. Brahma is created. But that divine energy through Shiva comes into the whole material cosmos and comes down through him. He is an expansion of the Lord. And his eternal energy, his potency, is Durga. Durga is an expansion of Laxmi. She is non-different than Laxmi, save and except her function. Durga is the all-pervading power of this material existence because she is the energy of Shiva. And Durga, she rides on her tiger or on her lion, according to her various manifestations, and she carries this trident. And this trident has the 3 prongs. And from those 3 prongs we can understand is emanating the 3 miseries of material existence. Ariatmaka, Aribhotika, Aridaivaka. Miseries caused by one's own body and mind, miseries caused by other living beings, and miseries caused by natural disturbances by the higher powers. So this Durga, she cannot be conquered. She cannot be fooled by anyone of the Jivatma category, because she's the all-powerful energy of the Lord. And she is the energy of the energetic source of the Supreme Master of material creation. When she stabs you with her trident, there's nothing you can do on your own to extract that trident from your heart. It is impossible. It is like if a grown, trained Kshatriya from the military puts a sword in a tiny little infant child's body. What hope does that infant child have to take that sword out? It's impossible. Multiply that analogy by billions of times. We are billions of times less than any infant child, and she is billions of times greater than anyone of this world. That is our predicament. It's impossible. Daivihe Shugunamai, Mama Maya Durga. Maya is all powerful. And Durga will not let you go unless we become the servant of Krishna, unless we become the servant of Narayan. Then not only does she let you go, but she reveals herself as the pleasure potency of the Lord, Laxmi. And Laxmi does not hold tridents or swords or clubs. Laxmi is never seen with bloody heads in her hands. One of the manifestations of Durga is Kali. We see she sometimes has some demon's, materialistic person's head with blood dripping. People worship Durga. They worship Kali because they know that she is the goddess of material energy and they want material benedictions. So yes, Durga can give you material benedictions. But along with the material benediction, the trident. She won't take that trident out. She'll give you so many things, but she will keep that trident fixed in its place. But you never see Laxmi with tridents or choppers or bloody heads. You never see Laxmi decorated with skulls of demons decorating her body. She has beautiful lotus flowers, and her hands are always bestowing blessings and benedictions. Lakshmi's eternal position is that she is massaging the lotus feet of Lord Narayan. Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, through Durga, has created everything within existence. It's through her energy that Brahma creates. Ultimately, it's Vishnu coming through his expanded energies. And therefore, the Lord has explained, Bhoktaram Jagatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhridam Sarvabhutanam Gyattvamam Shantim Richchati. That I have created everything and everything is mine. And everything is meant for my service, for my satisfaction. Because I am the only enjoyer of this material existence. And if we utilize the energies of this material existence and the resources that have emanated from that energy, then what we are doing is we are simply assisting Lakshmi in her service of Lord Narayan. And she becomes so pleased that she blesses us. But if we steal the property of the Lord and try to exploit it for our own selfish interests, then that same goddess of fortune will appear before us as Durga with trident in hand. So we have our independent free will in which form we want to perceive the Lord's divine energy. This is the example. An expert electrician knows that electricity, just by adjustment, it can create burning heat or it can create freezing cold. In the freezer, it's creating ice, and on the stove, it's creating chapatis over fire. It's the same current. Similarly, the same current. If we approach the Lord as the servant of the servant of the servant, it reveals itself, that energy, as that life-giving force that will eternally facilitate our loving service to the Lord. But if we are envious, if we want to exploit, if we misuse our independence, then that same energy becomes the very force which casts us down into bondage. It throws us down and then it keeps us there and it kicks us again and again and again.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.